Hey guys, it's the Items Forum Astronaut. Welcome to this brand new The Sims 4 City Living apartment speed build. So today I'm building the biggest apartment available in San Martino, so the world for The Sims 4 City Living. I'm honestly not too sure whether it's the big one or the biggest one. It really is a big one because it's got 3 levels, which is totally insane. There's one of which I know that it's got 1 level, but it's huge. But I think this one is even bigger. I actually spend like more time furnishing or just creating this than I do creating like regular houses or regular like smaller houses. So it was very interesting to create this because it's a very luxurious modern apartment. That's what I went for. So non-industrial, just truly modern. And I must say it was sort of hard not to create something industrial because, as you know, industrial is really a style I like. Many people seem to like it, so it's sort of safe to fall back on that style. But for this time, I just wanted to create something which truly is modern and just modern. So at times I started creating something industrial, but then later on I changed it again just to follow that goal of creating a modern apartment and not, It's not truly a penthouse, not in the game, because penthouses are actually like regular houses that you build on top of buildings in the game. But also in real life, of course, penthouses don't exactly have to be some strange building on top of a building, but they can just be the highest level of the highest level of an apartment building or a skyscraper. But in this case it's not actually the highest level, so it's not truly a penthouse, but it's got 3 levels and it's very luxurious, it's big, so I sort of see it as a penthouse. Here you see me making sort of a mistake because I added that stone texture to the walls, but later on I'll change that. Even though you might like it, I personally really liked it as well. I felt like it's not really modern, it's more industrial, and like I mentioned, I didn't actually want to create something that was industrial, wanted to create something modern. So it was very interesting to build this because you don't actually have to care about the exterior, you only really have to focus on the interior, and therefore I can really put all the effort into the interior, which makes the interior just much better in my opinion. So in case you've not checked it out yet, check out my Let's Build, in which I built a nightclub in The Sims 4 because I personally think it's a really cool series. And if you like it, or if you like the building videos I create, you should definitely check out that Let's Build. But it's something totally different from this because that's like a penthouse, but it's a nightclub, so not a house. It's a nightclub, I guess we could say. But here I'm building the kitchen, which I keep getting amazed by the awesome views from like these skyscrapers which we've got in the game because the city just looks so cool. This is a building in Uptown, so like the most fancy area of San Martino. And I just really think the views from here are incredible. By the way, maybe I should mention, as you just saw, I added like a pool at the beginning of this video. So it's insane. You can just add a pool in your apartment. So normally that would be crazy expensive, of course, to add like a pool like a couple of 100 meters in the air, but here it's possible. How do they even get the water over there? It's probably seriously they can probably get it just from like the regular water lines, but it's so much that it might not actually be able to handle that. And otherwise, I guess maybe a helicopter or something, but that might not be the smartest idea either. I guess you just have to make sure that you've got a really good water line or water company to provide you with all that water. But it's on the side of the lot, so you've got insane views over the skyline from the pool. I actually added a video of that in the overview that will be at the end of this video. So I only just realized that I've really not been making very many regular videos lately. So mainly it's all been about The Sims 4 City Living, which is obvious because that's been the most important release of the past year, seriously the past year, because we've only had 1 expansion pack and I've really had much fun creating all these penthouses apartments, it's really not bored me yet, but I think that I should build some more regular houses soon as well. But I've got that Let's Build going on the nightclub, but it's nearly ending already. So yeah, I'm continuing the wellness center Let's Build afterwards. You maybe heard that I actually deleted the file of the wellness center Let's Build, or actually I didn't like really deleted it, but the problem was my PC crashed a couple of weeks back, and then the file got lost as well. But yeah, that's not a problem anymore, because one of my viewers was kind enough to actually recreate the entire building, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm very happy with that, and then I'll finally be able to continue working on that series, because very many people like that series. I really liked it as well, so we've just really had a very long break on the series, but yeah, it's continuing, so that's good, I guess. So yeah, here you see that I'm just adding some items all around the area. I added those new poofs which come with City Living, which I totally love. Those are really good ones, which, yeah, sometimes you've just got items which look so realistic and so good, and the size is just perfect. Well, the poofs is exactly that. I just add them all the time. And then also we've got that sofa. I read one comment recently of someone saying that he didn't like the sofa because it looked like too much like plastic, and for some reason, I do read all those comments, so then I do keep thinking about it, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't add it. So I sort of felt bad for adding that sofa in this house, but in the end I did just add it because I really liked it. Well, really, I just felt like it would suit like this type of house. But then I keep in mind that, okay, the viewers don't actually like it, even though there was like only one comment saying that this person didn't like that sort of sofa because it was too much looking like plastic. But then you do keep that in mind all the time while recording. But yeah, in the end I just kept it. I hope there are people who like the sofa as well, because I think it's pretty cool, and it just really fits the fancy apartment vibe, in my opinion. Also, I didn't go for like too much white colors, just a little bit more black, because it's a little bit more fancy, I thought, or at least that's sort of the opinion I've got, and the idea I've got behind like crazy fancy apartment like these, because these are like, seriously, this one is very big. You've only got a couple of these in like the entire world, probably. Well, there are quite a few of them, because I guess, they've got to be there somewhere in the world, of course, New York, London, Shanghai, wherever you want them to be. But those are like, this one is seriously big. I was furnishing this and I just had so much space. I just added a gym because I thought, I've got space enough. I even added a sauna because we've got more than enough space to add that. And the entire living area is like huge. This dining area which I've created, it's all insane. I've added a pool in an apartment. It's crazy. But let me know what you think of the build. I'm very curious to hear of your opinions. And also let me know what you think of the City Living expansion pack, because of course the opinions have been mixed about it. I must honestly say I like it, but I do understand that there are people who don't truly like it. It is my favorite expansion pack, I think, but that doesn't say that it's totally recommended for everyone, because still I would have really liked to see customizability for the shelves of apartments. That would just have been really good, in my opinion. And for some reason, it still doesn't truly feel like an actual city to me, but that might be because you can only build in these shelves, these apartment shelves, and not truly an apartment on its own. But that might just be my opinion. Furthermore, I do think that the world looks really good. I really like the new items coming with it. At first I was sort of skeptical because I felt like there weren't very many new items, but yeah, in the end I do really like them and I use them a lot. So the items really are good with this expansion pack. And the views are just awesome, and I've definitely not been bored with it yet for the past couple of weeks that I've had it, so that is a good sign. But I really hope to see a tropical world sometime soon, even though it will probably be something like Seasons or Pets, because I think that's what they should add in order to make everyone happy again, or sort of happy, because of course people have just simply not been very excited about the game lately, and I must say that the hype around this expansion pack has slowed down sort of quickly as well, so that's sort of disappointing, because of course for me as a content creator it's just much nicer as well if people are hyped about the game and people are just very excited about it, but that's just not the case. We can't change too much about it, I guess, but still it's a good game, but yeah, it's not the best it could have been. Maybe they could have added more, but it's still, yeah, there are very many people hating on it, and I'm definitely not hating on it. And then probably some people will think, well, you're probably being paid by EA to say this. Well, if I would, that would be insane. But nope, I'm not actually being paid to say this. But I do think it's a good game, but it could have been better. So I'm just not totally positive either. But yeah. Anyways, here we've got the master bedroom and also a bathroom ensuite. Yeah, I just went for some ensuite bathrooms because I felt like that's something you would see in a fancy apartment like this one. The bedroom is also like very big, and here I'm building the second master bedroom, which is then not actually the master bedroom, it's just the second big bedroom. Or do you call it a master bedroom even though it's the second one? I'm not totally sure. It's sort of a boys' bedroom probably, or maybe just a second, yeah, maybe two couples live in this, but probably not, so it's just maybe the boys' bedroom. And again, I added those poofs, which the colors just fit the walls so perfectly. I was very happy that I could add those, and I just added that huge curved TV. And the new beds, because we finally got new beds, so of course then I use them as much as I can just to make sure that I'm actually experiencing the fact that there are new beds in the game. And as you probably noticed already, if you actually really focus on watching the video, which you probably do, because otherwise you wouldn't be watching the video just for me rambling around. But the paintings, for some reason something went very strange with it, or wrong. I'm not sure whether it's wrong. Well, it was sort of a bug, because those paintings, as you've probably experienced already if you've got the game, some of the paintings are like insanely big, like way too big to place on a regular lot, even if you've got two levels above each other. Then it even doesn't fit, like most likely. But then when I wanted to put it in here, because I thought maybe it does fit in a building as big as this one, it was like very small all of a sudden. So I've seriously got no idea what the problem with those paintings is, but I think they'll fix it with some updates soon, because seriously it is sort of annoying, because I simply can't use those paintings normally. These paintings which you currently see, those are the ones I talk about, but for some reason they were small in this build, so I just added them. So yeah, I guess the problem is fixed now. I'm not too sure what I should do to upload this apartment to the gallery, because of course it's 3 levels, so then it's maybe 3 separate uploads. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. Do you really want to download this? Then I'll just upload it, or try to upload it at least. But yeah, I guess for now I'm not uploading it, but if I see very many comments saying that I should upload it, then I'll just upload it. It's not too much effort, but it's sort of strange to put like 3 separate, strange, not very good looking parts, because it's all like fit together, otherwise you upload everything separately, which just doesn't, it's sort of strange to upload that to the gallery. But if you really want it, I'll just upload it, because it's not really a big problem. It's also sort of laziness, because otherwise I've got to start up the game again and upload it and all that kind of stuff. But they should seriously have come up with a better idea to upload these apartments to the gallery, because I can't imagine that it's that hard to just give every apartment a number or a name. They actually give every apartment a number or a name, and then you just are able to upload this to the gallery, and then of course you can't place it in any other apartment shell, but you can just place it in this exact apartment shell. If you make sure that it's recognizable from outside where people should place it, it should just work out fine in my opinion. But yeah, they didn't actually do that. I advised them to add something like that when I was at the preview event of the game in Paris, but they didn't actually take that into consideration apparently. But oh well, it sort of sucks, because I really can't share too much with you now when it comes to apartments, especially apartments like these, which are multi-level apartments. But anyways, this is the end of the speed build. I felt like I've really been rambling and not been very clear. I'm sorry for that. Check out my other videos if you want a little bit of a better commentary and just want to see a different build by me. Also subscribe and like this video if you did actually enjoy it, and then I hope to see you back later. Tomorrow.